What's up, guys? Tasha and Cody here. Cody's naked again.
I have shorts on. I just don't wear clothes in the house.
And it's like, what, 40 degrees out right now?
Just scorcher.
Yeah, so we are now 4 weeks out from CBBF Nationals, and it's been a kind of a weird week. We had like a couple things that we don't normally have in our schedules, and we had a shoot last week with one of our sponsors, the Mammoth Mug. This is set up for a shoot that's going down here at Rec Room in Kitchener, private cravings facility. We're doing a Mammoth Mug shoot. Here with Mammoth Mug owner Joe. What's up? And yeah, this place is insane. So we're gonna do a sweet shoot today and give you some behind the scenes footage, which was pretty cool. We got to go train at this awesome private gym in Kitchener and do a pretty cool shoot with them. Which should be dropping sometime this week, so you guys will have to stay tuned to our Instagram pages because we'll be dropping previews and links for that on there. But yeah, it was an awesome shoot. It was also hot as balls that day, like probably honestly without the humidity it was like what, 35, 36?
Yeah, it was in an old industrial warehouse where the gym was, and there's no AC, but it's fucking hot.
Like zero. So you would literally like dry off and then like instantly be sweating again. So that was fun. And then I got sick again the next day. I did that shoot and then I wasn't fully over my cold, but I had been getting better. And then it seemed to like travel up from my chest into my sinuses. And I guess just doing the shoot, and then I had conditioning that afternoon right after, and got kind of run down, and the next day I felt pretty crappy, but it was an off day, so I managed to make it through. But
You recovered really well though.
yeah, no, I got over it really quickly. All in all, that was good. You know, things are still plugging away with our diet and training, obviously like getting more and more intense all the time. We've both had I had a little bit of a bump in my cardio, a little bit of cut to my carbs. Cody's had some pretty intense changes this week.
Yeah. I told coach today that I wanted to push ahead. Like so far this prep, I've only dropped like 5 pounds, and I just found out a few days ago that the cutoff for heavyweights is 220, and last year was 225, and I've been holding 230 for the last week now. We've dropped some food, and you know, training's been intense and that, but it's not budging. So I told Bob today, I was like, hey, I want to push ahead. Like I'd rather push ahead now and then pull back, and, you know, going into the show instead of rush all the way to the show. I'll get down to 219, 218 and be shredded. I want to get down there sooner so I can have a cheat meal. I still haven't had a cheat meal or anything since the Toronto show. But
What's our favorite pastime on a Saturday night?
Carnival eats.
We like to torture ourselves by watching the Food Network and
makes my stomach hungrier.
So when we eat our bird food, it's like extra satisfying?
No, I was gonna say I'm already starving, so if I watch this, it's gonna make me more hungrier, and I'm sitting here burning my fat.
And gives me like 1,000,001 ideas for all the shit that I want to eat after my show. The list is already on. I create lists, so I have like a list of amazing places in Winnipeg already that we're gonna go to. And then like how many places have I screenshot in Toronto this week for after our show? That one Mexican place with like the churro donut ice cream sandwiches. Post-show rebound. Gonna be fucking epic.
Maybe.
Well, like a 2-day rebound, and then we'll get back to work. See what happens. Back to being fat. Through the TV. Inside fatness. It's like a spiritual fatness.
But I don't care. I just want to get in shape. That's the most important thing. So
another thing that we've been doing a lot this prep that I have always done, but we added in a lot more. I guess between us just wanting to recover better and grow more, and Cody, I think he talked in the first episode about your back a bit, right? Having the bulge disc, and so we've been adding a lot more stretching and stuff like that into our routine, and we have a really good friend named Matt. He's my only stretch therapist, one of Cody's like 3 or 4 stretch therapists, but anyways, Matt is a super awesome dude, and he's been coming to our place 2 times a week to stretch both of us back to back. And it's like helped immensely with our training and our recovery, and something that I highly recommend. You know, as athletes training at this level, you have to have additional work done on your body in order to be able to push through your workouts and get the most out of your workouts, and to make sure your body's recovering properly, because there's so many imbalances that can happen. And you know, like even with Cody and his back, and like injuries can happen, and it's just like night and day when you know, there's been times where I've missed a week of stretches and my training sucks.
We see Matt Sundays and Wednesdays, and Sundays is quads for me, and Wednesdays or Thursdays, usually Wednesdays, I'll do hams. But last Sunday was the first day I was able to leg press and properly open up my hips and let the weight come down on me. And but yesterday I was able to not only leg press, but I was pushing some pretty heavy weight at 4 weeks out, and I haven't leg pressed in fucking 6 to 8 weeks or something like that. But yeah, I see Matt, I see Jen the Hammer, massage therapist, Matt's a stretch guy, and then I see Dr. Alvin Brown for chiropractic and massage. So they all have they all do their own job and whatnot, and keep everything firing. But Matt has done some serious wonders for me, seeing him twice a week and it's been good.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I've been feeling kind of like lazy. So, just so you can see, this is our gym, 99 Sudbury, and I will literally show you how long it takes to get from the gym to our place. Past this intersection is our condo. Literally like a 30-second drive. And 90% of the time we do drive because we're super lazy and have way too many things to carry and can't be bothered to walk 200 feet to the gym. So fit. I feel like when you get to this point of prep, like, you want to do things, but you're like so tired and hungry all the time that it's really hard to kind of get out and do stuff. So it's kind of like,
and when you do go out and do stuff or do have to run an errand, or you get there and all of a sudden you fucking feel tired. It's like you start doing something, or you do make plans to do something, and you prep your food and you go do something, and your just energy, your mental state, it's just, if you're out there fucking having a blast and happy and chipper and stuff, well, I don't know, usually it's probably because you're not working hard enough or whatever, but
or they're just those assholes with like fucking the best metabolisms ever and can like eat everything and get shredded. And I know what we've kind of posted, like, to ask us questions about stuff, and we get a lot of questions regarding like some of the struggles that we're facing as a couple going through prep together. And it's kind of funny because when we first started this prep, we were like, oh, ha ha ha, like, let's see how far we make it without killing each other and all this shit. And you know, Cody and I get along super well. Like, we're pretty much identical when it comes to 99.9% of things, but we still have like some personality differences, and you know, from time to time we butt heads. And like, I think that first off, when you're prepping, you're gonna be a little more irritable regardless. And you know, most of the times couples aren't like exactly the same in terms of personality traits and what one person likes doing, what the other person likes doing,
or selfishness.
Yeah.
Tasha's not selfish at all.
I thought you were gonna say I was selfish.
No.
I'm like, what?
No, because
we just almost had a fight right now. No, but yeah. So we're like I was gonna say, we're getting to know each other. We haven't been together for a super long time, so
it's just dieting and being in each other's space, and it's just little things, because it's like 24/7. It's like, you know, if you want something, or she's in the way, or you know, she's in the bathroom getting ready, and all you want to do is fucking brush your teeth after the shower. It's just like, you know, you gotta wait, and it's just like, just, you know. And Tasha's never lived with anyone, so this is a new change for her too. And so just things build up, where as if Tasha lived on her own and we seen each other and just come over for a night, it'd be different. But we're doing everything 24/7 together, so
there's a lot more opportunities to kind of get on each other's nerves about stupid little shit.
As much as I say that, we still get through it and just talk about it, and once things chill out, you know, we fight. It's normal. We bicker and fight, and just like anything else, everyone else. But
I think like the most important thing though is like to address things right away when they happen. Or okay, I mean, that's ideal, but if the situation's really heated or someone is like not in a headspace to speak at the time, then sometimes you just kind of gotta walk away and let things cool off and like wait till you're in a better headspace, because like we can both like get a little hot-headed, and sometimes you just need to like chill and let like the dust settle a bit and then address things. But I think one of the things that works the best for us is that we're both really good at saying how we feel and listening to how the other person feels, whereas that's like, you know, a major issue for a lot of people, where they can kind of say like I but not really hear where the other person's coming from. So and I mean, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but I went to school for years for therapy too, so it's, you know, something I've learned along the way is to make sure that you're kind of taking the other person's feelings into consideration, and even if you don't always agree with them, just trying to at least understand where they're coming from. So I think that's been pretty much our saving grace. And like like Cody said, we're still gonna butt heads and have stupid things happen and like misinterpret like dumb things or, you know, whatever, but it's not so much like the actual instance that you face as it is like how you work through them and learn and grow from them, you know, each time and in your relationship. So yeah, and also making time to like still like enjoy your relationship while you're on prep, because it is kind of like a draining, shitty time, and you know,
just because all your focus is on that, the food, the training. I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do, you know, but it's just like you gotta take some time out and just kind of step away and just do something at home, anything, you know.
Like Cody doesn't always come out with me to take the dog out, but like lately, you know, we've been going for little walks and like maybe there's this cool little tea place down the street and we'll like go hang out there for a bit, or like, you know, chill out on our balcony and what?
Yeah, the balcony's nice, a little oasis. But we've been watching Orange is the New Black.
Oh yeah, Orange is the New Black. That's our thing. So we always try to find like a Netflix series. We really like movies too, but we've had a couple good series that we got into, and this one they'll probably like get us through to the end of prep. We're on like season 1, episode 9 or 10.
Yeah.
And I think there's like 4 seasons, so I'm hoping that like gets us to the end.
And again, guys, we're just giving you guys a little perspective from what our life is like prepping as fitness competitors and stuff. We're not professionals or trying to give the like advice. We're just giving you guys perspective on what actually, how it is, you know, getting ready for a show together, and you know, living together in daily life, and just
ups and downs, and
it's normal.
Yeah.
It's, you know, one day you could feel on top of the world, and the next day it doesn't feel so great, and you know, you gotta just really step back and, you know, realize what you're doing and what's important, and you know, why you're doing it, so, and what keeps you happy.
So yeah, that's been our week, and I have a seminar to do this week, so I'll show you guys a little bit of that on the next episode, and then in a week we have a really cool shoot with West Studios, looking forward to that, and then it's like rolling up on 2 weeks out, so getting down to the wire.
Bye.
Oh god, you can't do the same thing twice. Bye.
All right.
Okay, we'll see you guys on the next episode.